Okay, well, I'd like to just give a little lead up to what brought me into your meeting here, because I know it's impromptu, and I'm taking up some time from some other people, but I'll do real quick here. But I was trading emails with Paul Maley the other day, commenting about his comment he posted on Skywatcher. Anyway, one thing led to another, and I got into asking him, what would be requirements to hosting a meeting, and we got into that. And so that's what led up to me making this proposal from the Central Texas Astronomical Society to host a future meeting. But let me get into my slide presentation real quick, if you don't mind. And I guess
Go ahead. Share your screen.
Better share my screen first.
Yeah.
Okay, can everybody see my screen?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
And well, let me hold on a second. Let me get back here. I'm back up. I started off in the wrong place. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Like I said, I'm with the Central Texas Astronomical Society. We operate, well, we have a membership of about 150. We are located specifically around the Waco area and have memberships scattered throughout Central Texas. Specifically, we're a little northwest of Waco. Here's Waco. Our observing site in which where we operate a research grade observatory is about 35 miles as the crow flies from Waco. It's about a 45-minute drive from Waco. And if you go into Occult Watcher and you zoom into this area here around FM 182, which is a little southwest of Clifton up here, our adopted hometown, you'll see the Paul and Jane Meyer Observatory little icon here, and also the Turner Research Station. Actually, the Turner Research Station is the acreage that was donated to us by the Charles and Dorothy Turner. And then Paul and Jane Meyer donated the funds for the observatory. And if you go to Occult Watcher and zoom in, you see Google Maps, you'll see it, and you can click on these little icons, and you can actually see some pictures there. So this is an aerial view of our facility there. This is the observatory. It's a 22-foot dome. These are our creature comforts. This is our storerooms and our restrooms here, which were real important to get in here a few years ago. We have some personal or private members observatories that are out on our field, and we do allow for some spaces for that. Here's another close-up view of the facilities there, our observatory, and this is our control room down here, the storeroom and restroom facilities there. This is inside the control room. This is one of our members giving a talk. We do a lot of school projects. So we have a lot of schools come out, and we've done seminars for science teachers out there. We get involved in a lot of research projects for the University of Texas and McDonald Observatory when they're rapid pulsating white dwarf project. We do the Whole Earth project. We also work with the University of Delaware in their tests, the transiting exoplanet survey satellite program. And we also work with Baylor University on a lot of their projects. But this is inside the control room. You see our TV screen. So we have the facilities there. We have internet and PowerPoint presentation capabilities. This is the star of our observatory. This is our 24-inch Cassegrain Ricci-Christian optic telescope. This is one of our members giving a tour. And we do a lot of public programs. We do an open house once a month. We have 4 other sites where we do public star parties. We do a lot of school star parties and projects. So we get a lot of input, or a lot of people from the public that come out quite a bit. And you may recognize this fellow on the ladder. That's Paul. That came about in 2016. This is me right here. And Dan Doyle, one of our other members, who were helping Paul get set up on a telescope. We did the Camilla event back in 2016. Paul came down. So, and Paul, I've been involved with Paul quite a few years. Actually, Paul is the blame for me getting started in this. Back in 1983, I answered his call to do the Palace event, which ended up being one of the largest participation events ever. And so I can blame Paul for my addiction to this, because I've been addicted ever since. And so, but I've also, I've kind of had to wait till I retired back in 2012 to really get involved. I built myself an observatory, and so now I can go at it anytime I feel like it. And this was a result of that event, that Camellia event. So that's the extent of my little PowerPoint presentation. And so I can do this, oops, and then I can get back. Well,
Johnny, I want to thank you for inviting us to meet with the Central Texas Astronomical Society. And my understanding is that we had thought that meeting might be in the year 2022.
Yes,
is that correct?
I'm sorry, I did not, give the specifics there, but yeah, we got approval to go ahead and make the offer, and we decided to extend it to 2022 because of the virus thing, not knowing for sure what's going to happen in the next year, and we wanted to be sure that we kind of get back to normal before we offer this. And so we'd like to extend that offer to you in the group, and at any time that y'all choose, any date is fine with us, and we can make this happen. So I just wanted to make the invitation to IOTA, and we will make things as comfortable as possible. We've got accommodations out at the observatory, in our control. We can accommodate about 25, 30 people for meetings. Like I say, we've hosted science teachers out there for seminars and a group of other people at times. So we've got, I think, all the creature comforts and everything you would need. We got a little kitchenette in there, and we can make things work for a 2-day meeting.
Okay. Johnny, thank you very much. The board will be discussing this. We're not able, of course, to make decisions about that today, but we very much appreciate your offer, especially coming from you, an active member. And we always consider such offers from members, and indeed sometimes have to solicit them. So we're really happy that you have come forward with this offer. So Johnny, I thank you again. At this time, I'm